show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on GTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports. This is the big story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. In studio with me is Higher BVI, no stranger to the set, and we've always been an open door because you guys have been doing great things and continue to. My guests today are the familiar face on set, Cadian Parkinson, and we have Rakima Turnbull Keynes. Welcome. It's been many years. But we're happy to have you ladies here, and you come with good news. Yes. I know Higher BVI has been doing so much in the community and has gone through so many transformations. And not so long ago at the trade fair, at the job fair, yes, we talk about, what's next for Higher BVI. But you're here today to tell me what's next.
Yes.
So let's hear. Talk to us first as to, since this year broke, what has happened with Higher BVI?
Oh, Kathy, it's been a wonderful start to 2025, we must say. And just want to kick things off by saying Higher BVI turns 10 this year.
Ooh.
10 amazing years of serving the community, and we're so excited to talk more about what we have in store for 2025.
Mm-hmm. And in your view, was it an amazing start?
Yes, it has been an amazing kickstart for 2025. We had a successful administrative support workshop that was in
February?
early February. And that was an excellent turnout. So we were able to empower a few persons that attended and inspire them as well. But we have a lot of great things in store for 2025 that we are so excited to tell everyone about.
Okay, starting off.
So, starting off, we are so happy to introduce that our customer service training has been officially certified by the Continued Professional Development Group out of the United Kingdom. So, right now, what that means is that one of the gold standards in training and development initiatives has said that Higher BVI has met competency in the level of training that we are delivering to our customers. This is a momentous moment, and we are so incredibly proud. It has been a process because it's a rigorous process because they require so much of you to ensure that the quality of service that you are offering is of the highest standard that is available. In this training, you will definitely be introduced to, or maybe not introduced, but reintroduced to concepts such as conflict resolution, effective communication within the department, dealing with internal and external customers, and so much more. This has been a journey for the last couple of months. We started the process in trying to get this program certified, and this is the first, but it definitely will not be the last of our programs that has been certified by this body from the United Kingdom.
So tell us the backstory to that, why it is you thought it was so necessary of all the certification institutions that they are around the world that can relate to the Virgin Islands. What is the backstory that led you to go after this particular one in the UK?
So the CPD is a UK certifying body. That's the first step. And we are a British Overseas Territory, so we have a lot of students that leave from Elmore Stout High School, from Viz, St. George's, etc., and they move on to universities in the United Kingdom. Additionally, if you've ever gone to the government website to see postings that they have, a lot of times they speak to CPD certifications as a requirement or maybe a plus, a benefit in having certifications from that body. So that's also what led us to believe that this is the right body for us to utilize because of the strong ties that we have with the United Kingdom, and CPD credits, which you will earn from attending this training, will definitely help to bolster your resume. Whether you're looking in the private sector or the public sector, it can only help.
Okay, Rukima, what are the requirements for one tapping on the training with a higher BVI?
Well, pretty much there are not too much requirements. We will recommend that you have a high school diploma first of all. I mean, it makes it a lot easier for you to understand the information that we will be diving into. So at minimum, a high school diploma. If not, that's also fine, because we work with any adult. You know, any adult that wants to continue their education, their development with us, we work with you and get you up to speed.
Okay, so it's not only for persons who would want to go beyond the shores of the Virgin Islands to continue studying or probably job seeking. It also applies to persons on the ground. Me, I'm here at JTV and I want to improve myself. I can apply, I can participate. Does that come with a cost?
Yes, it does. It does come with a cost because we also have to pay the CVD. So it is a nominal fee. It is a one-day customer service session, so a full 8 hours, and the cost is $250. Or first session under this newly minted program is going to be March 26th. We will be hosting it at our training facilities right here in Fish Bay. We'll start at 9 a.m. We will be putting out our flyers and things like that this afternoon to our social media pages. So please follow us. We're Higher BVI everywhere. So you can find us, or you can go to our website, higherbvi.com, and you'll be able to complete your registration there as well.
Okay, for the training session, the faces we see there speaking to us, is it just Rukima? Is it just Cadian?
Yes.
You're the experts in this.
Yes.
And for comfortability, for those who have not yet experienced higher BVI, which I know for a fact has super quality. Tell us a little bit about your backgrounds.
You first one.
Okay. Well, I am a certified corporate trainer and HR professional by the HR Certification Institute. I have almost 10 years facilitation experience. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, almost 10 years facilitation experience. The last 4 years have been primarily with higher BVI, of course, but before that I also worked in contact centers where I did sales trainings, customer service trainings, Microsoft support training. So it's a variety, and that just means that we are able to see things through a variety of lenses, so you get a well-rounded approach.
Okay, and for you, Rukima?
Where do I start? I have over 18 years of experience in the HR field. I have a master's degree in management. I'm also a certified corporate trainer, and I'm also a certified continuity manager. So I'm no stranger to management, obviously, but I do believe in HR. I do believe in training persons, in developing individuals, and I often say, I aspire to inspire.
Yeah.
So that's me, and that is how Higher BVI came about. It was all about how can I inspire my community, how can I give back to my community, and we have Higher BVI.
Okay. I know we have another program that you're looking at. Before we get to that, just for understanding and for comfortability of those who are going to be rushing to get in on this program, there are certain dynamics when it comes to dealing with a younger generation of people or a more senior population who would have been in various industries for so many years, would have had all the experiences that they thought, but they want to come and still do a little tap up. The dynamics of dealing with those two groups, how do you maneuver around that, especially in one setting?
That's such an interesting question, Kathy, because we deal with a diverse cross-section of people every single day of our lives, and we have to navigate communicating with them. Whenever we have trainings, I always like to say to my participants that if we have 10 persons in here, we have 10 different perspectives, because your life experiences shape you. And in that regard, you just have to remember, attending a training like this, it increases your network. So you're able to meet persons that you might not have been able to interact with, because sometimes we sit in our little bubble and we're just very comfortable, and this is our surrounding, this is our setting, this is who we know every day. So one, you get to network with other professionals that are committed to increasing their professional development. That's the first thing. Secondly, you are able to learn how to communicate with other persons who do not share your own life experience. And that's always a good thing, because the BVI is such a melting pot of different ethnicities and nationalities and backgrounds. So when you're able to get into a setting where maybe it takes you a little bit outside of your comfort zone, and you can learn how to communicate with someone else, that can only make you a better person.
Oh gosh, I can see people just picking up their bag. I'm going over there, yeah? She articulated that so well.
If I could add one more thing to what it was well said. It was well said. I want to add one more thing. We always ensure our sessions are interactive. So don't think that you're going to come to a Higher BVI session and sit and take notes, because that's not what it's like. From 10 you walk in is straight up interactions. You know, we have all icebreakers, different things, getting you, comfortable in your seat before we begin. So it's all about interaction, getting to know more about you, you know more about us, and about everybody else in the room. As Kadian said, we all have a perspective.
Yes, nice. On to the next thing that you have going at Higher BVI. Tell us.
Learn and earn. What is learn and earn? We looked at our training program and we thought that we should add more to it. Just to make it a bit more interactive, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. And for us, learn and earn, very catchy, is that once you learn with Higher BVI, you earn. Not only you earn the knowledge, the skills, the abilities, but you also earn cool prizes. So the more sessions you attend, the more reward points you gain or earn, and the more you earn, you cash them in. For example, like, you've been to Chuck E. Cheese, for example, in America where you go, you play games, you get points, and then you get cool prizes. The same concept. However, we aren't playing games, we are learning. So when we learn, we earn points, and then we can redeem them for cool prizes, such as we have an iPhone out there, iPhone 16, a Samsung S25.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, so they are really cool prizes, and for us, we try to kind of trick you into learning. So you want a prize, you gotta come and learn. Then you earn.
I think that is so great. I think you would have things like massages.
Of course, dinner, you name it.
And sail out.
We also want the feedback from our attendees as well. What are the prizes that you want to earn? So you can probably get them onto the board as well. So once you log into your Higher BVI profile, you will see how much points you have accumulated, where you stand, and the points and the prizes they could actually redeem as well.
Okay. I'm curious to find out, with all of this that you do at Higher BVI, is there a situation where you have companies who would call in on you for your services, say, hey, could you come in and do a few sessions with my staff? Do you have stuff like that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. You have government affiliation as well?
Yes, we have. We recently conducted a week-long employability sessions for participants of the rated program that was conducted last year, and there have been other instances where we have worked with the government agencies, statutory bodies, and government departments, and we're excited to continue that collaboration.
Awesome. And I'm going to ask you this one. Since the development with how persons apply for jobs with the system that the government now has in place with labor. How are you maneuvering around that? How are you, well, we heard of 2 programs that you're going to be doing, but how are you maintaining that level of employability and activity with this new change?
Well, we are still involved in it. As you know, before you would have to advertise your job on a newspaper or even in a BVI website. So that has since changed with the LMS, the labor management system, where you have to advertise on their platform. But we are still helping our employers in terms of helping them to assist in submitting their work permit same way. So no longer are you advertising on Higher BVI or the newspaper only, but you're mostly advertising on their platform. We can still help you. So for that, I mean, we do think is a decent system. Kaden works with it more than myself, so I'm going to speak to how that part works. But from what I've seen, it works.
It works.
It takes some time, a lot of time to go through it, but it works.
One of the things that is so amazing about Higher BVI is that we are committed to ensuring that we continue to be that bridge between employers and job seekers. And while we no longer are able to advertise on our job board for work permit purposes, once you are actively seeking an employee, Higher BVI is still available for you to advertise your vacancies. And in utilizing the labor management system, if the system works as it is intended, it will definitely be a value add for the BVI community. But we still have, some growing pains and getting to know the system and how it operates and the functionality of it. So we're going through it, but it is pretty user friendly, but we're always available to help whenever you need us.
Okay.
And it is all about, continuing the relationship that we have had with the Departments of Labor and speaking with them to see how we are able to give our feedback to make it better.
Okay. Earlier you mentioned that you guys did some amount of training with the persons in the rated program. Apart from that, if an individual is seeking a job, how do they tap in to make sure that I'm ready to apply? I want to know how I should dress, what my resume, how should my resume be structured? Are you still doing that?
Definitely. We are Higher BVI. We would not be Higher BVI if we were not doing that. So as Kaden mentioned, we connect job seekers. We are the bridge. So we definitely assist with career readiness programs. So you need a resume fix or even create, and you don't have a resume. You can come to Higher BVI. If you need assistance with preparing for an interview, you have a big interview coming up, the big story coming up, what am I supposed to do? We can assist you with preparing yourself, what you should do, how you should dress, things that, that they may even ask you. We do all of that. So we actually prepare you, career readiness. That's what we do.
Awesome.
Yes.
I think this is great. I'm happy to hear that you're moving from one level to another, and there comes some steep turns, you know how to go on the brakes, ease it down, release, and then turn. Listen, right? So just remind persons how they can tap in on the program that is starting this month, the new month.
Yes, in March. Definitely, you can reach us at 284-442-HIGHER. That is 284-442-4473 or info@higherbvi.com. We are also located in Fish Bay as well. You can't miss the Higher BVI sign right above the building. We're also on all social media platforms, all at Higher BVI. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok.
You gotta stay there, right?
Yeah, we are all platforms. Oh, and YouTube.
Yes.
All at Higher BVI. So it's not hard to find us at all.
Awesome, ladies. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you
I'm
for
happy
having us.
to hear you come with the great news, and we look forward to September, right? September 1.
Yes.
The big 1-0. They say once you pass 1 decade, you can go for a very long time.
We believe
50-50.
it. We see it.
All right. Looking forward to hearing more from you in coming months or so, or even before.
Yes.
Continue to do what you're doing. It's for the betterment of the Virgin Islands. And I want to thank you so much for your time, for being here with us on this edition of The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards.
Large and small corporations in the BVI can't be wrong. BVI HR, a BVI-based integrated solution of employee timesheets, leave tracking, scheduling, employment letters, HR processes, pay slips, and tax reports, including NHI, Social Security, and Inland Revenue, will make your management of employees easier. While BVI HR can cater to the needs of larger enterprises, it also works exceptionally well for small companies. To sign up, visit bovihr.com, that is BOVIHR.com, or call us at 342-9686.